Shalom everyone, it's Kol Torah, it's Tuesday at 12 o'clock, and we're going to discuss today Parashat Trumah, meaning donation, so contribution or a gift that the Jewish people were asked to give in order to build the Mishkan, the tabernacle. And I would like to focus today on a very interesting verse, verse 8, where it says, "Ve'asu li mikdash, ve'shachanti betocham." And they shall make for me a sanctuary for me so that I may dwell among them. Now, when you read this verse, the first question that comes to mind is obviously, what does it mean that I will dwell among them? It should say, and I shall dwell among it, meaning the tabernacle or the temple later on when they come to the land of Israel. So what does it mean? What does it mean? V'shachanti betocham, that I will dwell among them. So our rabbis in the Talmud and in the Midrash said that v'shachanti betocham, that it really means to say that Hashem will dwell among them, meaning among the hearts of the Jewish people, within their camp, inside their hearts and in their minds. But what does it mean? What does it mean that God dwells with me, with you? What does it mean? So I would like to take you to last week's Parsha and to 2 weeks' Parsha. 2 weeks ago we read Parshat Yitro. The Parsha that talks about the main event in Parshat Yitro is the 10 Commandments, the receiving of the Torah, the revelation at Sinai, the special covenant between God and the Jewish people. In Parshat Mishpatim, most of the laws and the commandments that were described and prescribed to us in this Parsha, Parashat Mishpatim, last week's Parsha, was really about laws between men and men, how you build society, how you build a healthy society, a society that is based on justice, on peace, on mutual respect and honor, of mutual understanding, laws of damages and loans and interest and thievery and generosity. Everything was included last week's Parsha. And when you think about these two parashot and you try to put them on a scale, you see something very interesting. You see that in a way, Parashat Yitro takes the Jewish people and lifts them up to a spiritual level, where Parashat Mishpatim talks about the minutiae, talks about the simple daily things that sometimes you think to yourself, gosh, the Torah needs to tell me, that I need to treat the slave nicely, or why the Torah is doing that. But really there is a very interesting idea behind it. And the idea is that what does it mean that we keep Torah and we have a Torah life? What does it mean that we accept upon ourselves to be a Jew and to be committed Jew? What does it mean? It means that we need to carry with us this spiritual experience that we experience on Mount Sinai, and to feel like angels, to feel special. Yes. No any other nation experienced what we experience. No one. And at the same time, we need to know that we are being expected by God, and it is as important as keeping Shabbat is to give tzedakah. It is as important to respect your parents, as we said in the 10 Commandments, the same way you treat the slave or the maidservant or the animals that you have. We have the same importance to act like a Jew, not only between man and God, but also man and man, and to build society. So how do you do it? You prepare yourself to be a Mishkan, to be a tabernacle, to the presence of God in your life. So what does that mean? So God is asking us, Ve'asu li mikdash, ve'shachanti betocham. Make yourself a sanctuary. Make yourself, each one of us should make ourselves a place where God will say, this is a place that I would like to be in. So, obviously the question is, Rabbi, great speech, but how do we do it? It's a journey. It's a lifelong journey. It's a daily struggle. It's a daily goal that every day we should wake up in the morning and say, today is going to be a better day than yesterday. Today, if yesterday I was kind, today I'm going to be even kinder. If yesterday I learned for 15 minutes, today I'm going to learn for 16 minutes. If yesterday I gave charity, today I will give again, and if I can give more, I'll give more. If yesterday was Shabbat and I tried to keep as I can Shabbat, next Shabbat I'm going to keep it even more and try my best. Always to set goals little higher, not too high, because then everything will collapse. Step by step, like a turtle. Go slowly, but always to go up. Never to stay the same, or God forbid, to go down. And that's the way you build a sanctuary. Because how do you build a temple? You have the Azara, you have a sanctuary. And then you have the men's sanctuary and the women's sanctuary. And then the external altars. And then you have the Kodesh, the sanctuary, where the holiness is. And then the Kodesh HaKodashim. You go with stairs and you go with steps higher and higher. And you have this desire and aspiration to reach the ultimate goal. So that's our parsha. V'shachanti betocham. God does not need a tabernacle. God does not need a temple. God needs my heart and your heart as well. God needs our genuine love and passion to be a full Jew that knows how to lift himself up to spiritual heights and how to deal with the most lowest level economical, social person. To make a sanctuary. That's our goal for today. Thank you.